Hi, I want to welcome you again to another Stampin' with Candace video, and today I'm going to show you how I made this fun card. I want you to notice the butterfly and the different colors on it. That's what I really want to show you how to do. So first we're going to start with our background. So my card is actually folded lengthwise, so we're going to start with just stamping our background. I'm going to put this here so you can kind of see. So I'm starting with Pear Pizzazz, and we're just going to stamp that one on there. And I'm using this stamp set right here. It's Butterfly Basics by Stampin' Up. So that's the main stamp set that I'm using. Then we're going to stamp our flower image. Just ink that up. And this background is pretty random. It doesn't have to have a whole lot. Now, just to add a little bit of extra, I'm also using the Gorgeous Grunge stamp set from Stampin' Up. And that, I'm just using the one image to add just a little bit of extra little dots and stuff to it. So then I'm going to and that color was Wisteria Wonder. Now we are using Soft Sky. We're just going to add a little bit of this fun little textured kind of honeycomb background here. Once again, there's no rhyme or reason, just kind of stamp it on there. And then this is Pool Party. Add a couple of little butterflies. And then I'm using our silver. I'm just going to stamp this edge along here. And our black to add in our words. And I like the photopolymer because I can see right through, so I know where I'm stamping. So that's our basic background. Not a whole lot to that. Move this stuff out of the way. Now I want to show you how I did the butterfly. So I'm starting with my silver paper, and I'm going to use my blendabilities. So I'm using the Wisteria Wonder and the Bermuda Bay. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the darkest color. And I'm just going to do just random little spots here. Hopefully you can kind of see this. I'll lift it up when I get done a little bit. So I'm just randomly adding in different little bits of color, and it doesn't really matter which ones you use. Okay, now I'm switching over to my Bermuda Bay, and just kind of keep doing the same thing, adding in random little bits of color here and there. And it's okay to kind of, they're blendable, and so you can just keep kind of blending it in a little bit here and there. Make sure that you put your lids on as soon as you get done. Now with this color, I'm kind of going over the top of all of it. It's the lightest color, just because I want to make sure that everything's colored in. Now let's see, hopefully we can kind of, so you can see the different colors on there, and the silver just adds that fun little silver. You can actually kind of see it through. So I'm going to set that aside for the second. Now I'm going to do the same thing on a piece of our vellum. So once again, just random little dots here and there. Like I said, make sure that you get those lids on nice and tight, so that your blendabilities don't dry out. And again with the lightest color here. And an easy way, if you need to, lay your lid down and then you can push right in to make sure you get that lid on tight. Now we're moving back to the Bermuda Bay again. I'm just filling the color in. And once again, I'm taking the very lightest color on that and just kind of blending the whole thing together to make sure that it's all covered. Oh, and I missed a few spots. Hard to see with the light here sometimes. There we go. So, and it doesn't really matter exactly how you get it because you're going to be cutting it out, and you'll notice that it has quite a bit of cutouts in it, so it's not going to really hurt it a lot. So I'm going to move this out of the way, and I'm going to grab my Big Shot, and then I'm using the magnetic platform. I'm just going to place my butterfly on there face down and add my bottom plate, and then I'm going to add my top plate. Now on this one, we're only going to roll it through just the one time, and that is because I actually have found I want it to only cut out this back one, and I really don't want all those little center pieces to pop out. So we're just going to set that aside for a minute. Now when we go to do this one here, we want to, I'm just going to place it upside down so I can fit it on there better. We want to actually run it through quite a few times, so I just kind of go back and forth. And that's because I found with all the little delicate intricacies in it, that really helps get it out a lot easier. So hopefully it worked for us here. And it popped right out of there. And then I can just use my piercing tool and pop all those little center pieces out real quick. Now a lot of times when I'm using something intricate like this, I will do a piece of wax paper in between. This one has enough holes in it. I found I haven't needed to really do that with this particular die, but the words, it really does help to have the wax paper in between. So now I can just kind of lightly poke some of those there. Turn it over and make sure I got all of them out. And then you can see there's a couple of holes left, well, quite a few, that if you just barely tap some of those, you can get underneath that butterfly and get that butterfly out. And that's what gives you all those fun little random colors on the butterfly. And then this one, not sure if we're going to be able to get it all out very good. Grab some scissors. And I don't want to run it through again because, like I said, I really only want the outline on it, but sometimes you can just take the scissors and run it just along that edge there and get it to pop out the rest of the way. There we go. Oh, and I lost a few. That's okay, it will still work. Now I'm just going to grab some of my Tombow multi-purpose adhesive, And I'm just going to put a few little dots. Be careful, because you don't want to really squeeze this one too terribly much. Or you'll get nice big globs, and you don't want that on your butterfly. A little bit there. And then we can attach it to our back piece here. And you can see how we get that fun color coming through on there. And then to finish it off, I took the silver baker's twine, and all I did was actually get the edge of the silver part, and I actually pulled it out of the cotton twine, because all I wanted was that little bit of silver. It is a little bit easier to do if you have a smaller piece. And it looks like I'm going to get it in 2 little pieces here. Oh, I got a knot. Good thing we have fingernails, right? Maybe. There we go. Just finish pulling the rest of this out. And you can see that that's still in great condition, that you can use that on another project. So the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of our rhinestones. I'm just going to take, I like the ones that are all hooked together, and I'm just going to take and put them in the center here. Cut that. And then I've just got a little bit of our forgot my mini glue dots. This is just some of our sequins. I believe it's the Bermuda color. And, oh, I put the sticky on the wrong side. So I'm going to put the sticky on the front side, because I'm actually going to attach it to the back of the butterfly. I found that it's a little bit easier. Same thing with the silver that I just took out of my baker's twine. So I'm just adding some random little mini glue dots onto the back of my butterfly, like that, so that I can take my string and just kind of randomly put it back here so that it's going to kind of stick out behind the butterfly. And of course, it does not have to be perfect or anything. Just kind of want it out behind the butterfly, like so. And then we can take a couple more glue dots if we need to and place them on there so that we can place our butterfly onto our card. And there you go. Now you can kind of play with that a little bit if you want. So here's my web address. Again, it's stampinwithcandace.com. So I'd love for you to come and visit me some more. This is my second video, and you can check out all of the projects on my website as well. And please like my YouTube page, and thanks again for watching. Have a great day.